Today we're going to be switching out these yellow lights that came with the motorhome standard with these LEDs that we ordered on Amazon. They're a bright white. We like the brighter white. We keep it in our house. We have the bright white lights outside around our house. It's just a preference that we prefer. I think it makes your stuff look brighter and newer. But once again, it's just preference. Some people walk in my house and they're blinded because it's so bright, but that's what I prefer. So I'm gonna pop this out, and you can see that this one's brown towards the bottom, and when you had it on, the heat was rather warm. These bulbs just pull out, just hold the base and wiggle just a little bit and pull, and the bulb will come right out. You can see that it was burnt out almost, but still just produced a lot of heat. So we're gonna switch it.
It was getting really hot, and these are LEDs, so sometimes there's a positive and negative. So if they don't work, just flip it over.
I'll try this one.
And then just flip on the light.
Boom. So I turned off the overhead light real quick just so you can see the difference of the color. This is the old bulb where it's more yellow, and it gets really, really hot really, really quick. It was only on for a few seconds.
Instantly.
Oh my gosh.
So bad. We're not going to replace every light, but we went through some of these lights, and some of them were dark, and they seemed like they were getting hotter than the other lights. But
switch it out with this one. And now you can see this is a brighter white.
Well, you can see the light right next to it.
Yellow.
now
yellow.
It looks like
so,
pea yellow.
Skin,
It makes all your white stuff look yellow.
And then it just makes stuff look nicer.
Newer and cleaner.
Pretty.
So we'll do a comparison like with this bulb, and then we'll do another one over here.
So as you can see the difference in the two lights. This is the old one, that's the new one. That's just got a more yellow, warmer hue to it. That one's got a more of a cool white tone. That's just what I prefer. But that bulb does not get anywhere near as warm as that bulb gets. This one is instantly hot. That one, I could probably pull it out right now and it would be just fine. So depending on the style, this one particularly, you just squeeze the sides carefully and pull. Snacks in there. Just pull it out, wiggle it a little, and it'll just pop right out.
So we have not used these before. We're not exactly sure how long they'll last. We'll update you if they start flickering.
They were only they were less than $10 for 10 of them.
Yeah, they were very, very cheap. We usually don't buy the cheap ones, but they were on sale for the price, and so that was the right. Like I said earlier, if it doesn't come on, just flip it around.
There's a little tab normally on the bottom to hold it, and then just squeeze the sides.
So you can see the difference here. Just don't like the look of the yellow. It really stands out. You can't really tell until you have a more clean light next to it. It really makes it more pronounced.
If you go into retail stores, you'll notice some stores, they'll seem darker. It's really because of the lighting. They probably have more of a yellow tone. If you go into some of the newer stores, they switched over to the LEDs. So when you go in there, it seems brighter, it's cleaner, it's whiter. It just makes everything look newer, nicer, and cleaner.
Alright, we're back here in the back bedroom. We left off the lights for a reason, because we are showing you this LED light.
It has two different modes. It's got an on mode where it's just on consecutively. It doesn't shut off until you flick it off. And then there's auto, And the auto is motion activated, and then it'll shut off after so long. I usually put these in our linen closets, any closets that don't have a light, because you can just pop them up there. And
they come with magnets.
There's magnets on the back of this one. I just took this one out of the house for you to look at. I just have some on order for the motorhome.
We just got the motorhome, so we're bought a few packs of these.
Thinking of sticking one in here just so I can see everything, and you can see it really does light up the room. But you can also remove it and take it outside if you want to go take the dog for a walk. Or
they're really good backup emergency lights. They're always they're rechargeable, so
and they're bright.
if you keep them in a low use area or in a cupboard or something that you don't use every single day, you don't have to charge these up for quite a while. They're very bright. So they come with magnets that you can peel and stick magnets on the back, or you can like use a screw, and there's screw area on the back.
Then they just charge by a regular standard USB port,
like for your phone. So this is why these are good for like big bays and areas like this. This is the back of the motorhome here. We have it set to auto. That's just one, so if we put one on the other side, this whole area would be lit up right now. And you can just pop them off. Like I said, you can just use the peel and stick magnets and then pop them off and use them around your rig, truck, whatever, inside your house. So those are awesome, very bright. They last a while. Like we've had this particular one for like 5 years. Alright, so spaces like this are really great, again, for these motion LEDs. Super bright.
It's just over here, but I can still see it all the way to the back and fish out whatever I need.
Awesome.